Nice. All right. Hello, everyone. This is DNK Lionias. People call me Dank. We are playing SD, The Great Battle. I see some familiar names in here. Hey, guys. Thank you for the good luck. This is one of five five Great Battle games. But you know what? Who's gonna talk about this game? Telio1, a man who needs no introduction, is on comm. So just give me a moment to start. 3, 2, 1, start. Go ahead, Telio. Tell him all about it.
Hey everyone, we're going to be playing SD today. SD stands for Super Deformed, which is kind of just the art style of this game. It's called, like Dank said, the Great Battle. First game out of 5 games. It features Gundam, Ultraman, and Kamen Rider. One of the main mechanics of this game is the fact that you can switch between 3 characters. As you see, Dank immediately switches to the Gundam because the Gundam moves the fastest. Each character also has special abilities, which is going to be represented by the blue bar in the bottom right. Bottom left bar is your health bar. Bottom right bar is going to be your energy or mana, whatever we want to call it. Currently, he's sitting at 0, but we're going to be visiting a few rooms to, get some mana. Coming up first is going to be a nice quick kill on this first boss. If he hits a shot before the dialogue happens, and then walks to the right, immediately shoots 3 more. And jumps before the platform spawns. Really, really nice quick kill there.
Easy peasy.
Again, Gundam is probably going to be the main character that we're going to be using the entire time because mainly because he walks the fastest. Also because his special weapon is the rocket, which does an insane amount of damage, especially when fired diagonally, which is going to be a strat that Dank's going to be using. Quite often, as often as he can, in fact, to shoot diagonally to get extra hits.
Kind of an accidental find on our part with that too, which was kind of nice.
Right. It just happens that we get an extra hit when we shoot diagonally, which is like really, really handy because that's like way more damage. Zeton is going to be the end level boss. As you can see, going right to the diagonal, popping him with one quick rocket and one quick auto attack, and that's going to be it.
Nothing to it, boys.
Yeah, there's 6 levels in this game. That's level 1. Level 2 is going to be the first level where we get to rescue one of our partners in crime here. Each level is tied to a specific character from each one of these universes, or whatever you want to call them. This level is going to be a Kamen Rider level where most of the enemies you're going to be seeing and bosses you're going to be seeing are themed off of the Kamen Rider series. And we also do get to save our first friend, which is Kamen Rider V3, otherwise known as the legendary Red Boot.
The legend. The legend. Dive into a little bit of that lore of Red Boot, will ya?
You know, if you want to get into the legend and the lore of Red Boot, you feel free to jump into the SD The Great Battle Discord, okay? This quick kill here on the Cobra Otaku is actually really tough. A lot of the quick kills in this game are really dependent on firing a bullet before dialogue hits to just stabilize the enemy and make them not move, and then immediately firing a rocket. If you don't get a quick kill on that boss in particular, that boss fight can take anywhere between 10 to 20 seconds because he likes to go invulnerable for short periods of time, and it's really just a pain. The triple macho libre man there. Just a quick rocket to take him out, and then again the quick jump forward to the turtle guy. This run is blazing fast when you play it at the level that Dank does, who is the current world record holder of this game.
For at least 2 categories.
I say current. I say current because who knows what people will see when they see this. They might see this run and say, you know what, I like this game. Let's pick it up, and that's what we're hoping.
Yeah, people will be like, I can do that. I can do that better. I can do that
right.
better. I did steal world record from none other than Mr. Telio1 here.
Yeah, you know what happens when you learn a new game and you beg all your friends to play it is sometimes someone plays it and just ends up beating you, and it was fantastic. I love it. And there he is, the legend himself,
the Red Boot.
Really nice and clean run so far. Going into level 3 here. We're going to be immediately swapping to Red Boots and using Red Boot's special ability, which is the Cyclone bike from the iconic bike that Kamen Rider V3 uses here. It's a really nice ability. It costs 4 mana. and it makes you move extremely quickly, obviously, because you're on this bike. It actually does do damage, but we're not really using it for the damage. Just using it for the mobility. Gonna take a quick stop on the first room there to recover some mana, which is all very important. This route is extremely tight with rockets. There's gonna be a little bit of improvisation depending on what happens. This Gauze L and Gauze R fight is actually really tough. Again, casually. This game is insanely hard casually, but Dank making it look really easy there.
That was a perfect pattern too, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Really nice pattern there. You want them to just kind of either go really whichever way, as long as they're going the same way, and you make a quick read. It's really nice. Hops on the bike. Really nice strat. That means you're gonna have one less rocket. I see you stealing my strats here, Dank. Okay. Charzaku, who's a really big jerk to the Gundam in the Gundam series, is just gonna immediately melt. Hopefully we get a little bit of a Gundam dance. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it though. All right.
We got it. We got some Gundam dance.
Okay.
Yeah, I reinserted that bike strat in this level because for the longest time we did not ride a bike on that part of this level. We needed the rockets, but with a few of those diagonal rocket shots that we had talked about before, I'm able to cut down 3 or 4 rockets in different enemies. This is usually one of them, but it was a bad pattern. So that fight's just a little bit slow, but we can easily cut down a lot of rockets in these boss fights.
Coming up to this next boss fight is going to be Zeong. There's 2 phases. Starts off as a giant robot and then goes into a phase where they launch their hands and then they float around with their head. Hopefully Dank gets a nice quick kill here. He likes to. I noticed that he likes to count out the explosions or something to get a perfect timing on it and see if we can get a nice quick kill. 2 rockets right here. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, the 4-hit rocket. Look at that.
Really nice. Really nice, but unfortunately you counted wrong. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cat. That's what I learned.
Some Goemon counting, I gotcha, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, my Goemon counting. Really nice level there. Going on to level 4 here is going to be the Crystal Palace, the Crystal Dragon. This is an Ultraman level. The boss of this level is going to be Crystal Dragon. There's going to be some crystals on this level that are going to be bouncing up and down. If they're basically big giant stun locks. If you're on the ground, when the crystal's on the ground, you get stunned for a long time. Like it feels like an hour. It's probably like 4 or 5 seconds.
It's real bad if you get hit, and as you're coming out of your hit stun animation, the crystal falls, because then it just locks forever. It's so bad.
A really nice thing that Dank did there for the double guts fight is another thing that he kind of discovered is if you pre-fire to the right enemy and then wait and see where that enemy goes, you only have to kill one enemy. That fight is you're intended to kill both of them, but because that was a huge RNG kind of thing, Dank really went into the lab on that and figured out a nice little manip there to always get the we call it the quick platform or the Habib's platform.
Yeah.
Because Habib's also did a lot of nice little work on that. That's a tough little section.
Shout outs to our man Habib's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I discovered that actually, no lie, in like a weird fever dream. I was working on it forever. I got out the graph paper, I got my daughter's crayons, and I'm just drawing charts, and I'm thinking, what happens in this fight? And then I wake up in a cold sweat, and I'm thinking, what if I just pre-fire? I pre-fire for every other enemy in this game, and then just see what happens. And lo and behold, it worked. I found it.
So that Crystal Dragon fight is impossible. Really nice setup there for the diagonal rockets. It's that fight can be ridiculous. In that second phase, the Crystal Dragon turns into a kind of serpent/snake thing, and just runs around the stage, and it's really impossible. But a combination of my strat on the first phase and Dank's strat on the second phase makes it like almost an instant kill. It's really nice. And that was a huge time sink in the run previous. This next level is going to be the level that we're going to be using the bike the most. Going to be a lot of swaps over, and luckily while we're riding the bike, we're invulnerable to the lava, which is really nice. Try to get a dialogue or try to get an option skip. Just looks like barely missed. If you jump into the if you're like in the air jumping into that screen transition, you can skip that dialogue, which saves a second or two. Nothing too major, but it is a nice little skip, especially when you're getting the run down as low and optimized as Dank has it currently, which is we're scratching the surface on the dream of the sub 13 run, which I believe will happen by the end of the year. Because
so close, so close, man, so close.
Yeah. Doing again. Most of this run in the 90% is going to be just launching these rockets. Gundam's rockets are just so overpowered in this run. Really, really nice. And we're going to see also if Dank's going to do his new strat of fighting Apollo with rockets or with the old strat. I'm interested to see here.
New strat. That's faster, man. That is so much faster.
That is really good.
That's
okay, so
sick.
Previous to this, we would swap 4 or 5 times to Ultra. We would kick him once, swap to Ultraman, and do 2 Ultraman shots. Instead, Dank really wanted to. Again, we got to optimize as much as we can when we're this low. Instead, opts to try to jump behind him and get those diagonal hits in, and that was like insanely quick. This next level is a giant maze. This level has, oh gosh, like 20-some rooms, each connected to each other.
22
it's
rooms.
Dark. There's like 4 or 5 different bosses. There's 4 options. If you want to see it, you can see the new 100% category that's not coming to the leaderboard anytime soon. But this Debutabite fight is insanely ridiculous. We're going to see how he handles it.
Jump.
Jump.
Easy.
Oh man, those hits, the diagonal hits are just, it's insane. Like that discovery was quite recent. Like within the last few months, Dank really has been kind of going at this game and really discovered that. It's really sick. He's on like a really nice pace here. Going into the last level is gonna be a classic boss rush here. It's gonna be not all of our bosses that we face, but it's going to be Zeton. It's gonna be Apollo Geist, Zeong, and then of course Darkbrain, who is our main baddie of this game.
Yep, hit. All right. Again with the diagonal rockets, man, that makes that first Zeton refight just absolutely trivial.
Yeah, it's that can be a tough fight because you can, if he again, one of the things that we supposed didn't mention is if you get hit in this game, the main drawback isn't your damage, it's the fact that you have a lower attack speed, or you cannot use your abilities. They have a longer cooldown basically, and it's really rough. I really like the jump that Dank does at the beginning of that Apollo fight to get a read on where he's going. That was really solid, really solid.
I should have fired a 3rd rocket. That would have killed him immediately, but I misread how many times he got hit by a rocket. He takes, I believe it's 6 total rocket hits, and then the fight's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if you hit him only 5 times, then you gotta start shooting him with some bullets. And I have a rocket to spare, which is really just, like at this point of the run, honestly, it's just like inexcusable to have a rocket to spare.
How close are you to a PB here, by the way?
Very close, but it's not gonna happen.
This is sub me by 1 billion hours, but man, this is an insane run, man. Going backwards at the beginning of that Dark fight.
No, I'm gonna miss it by about 2 seconds.
Oh, almost a world record, man.
Oh!
Missed record by 2 seconds, dude. What a run, man.
Missed record by 2 seconds, and you know what? It's that rocket in Apollo 2 that cost me a new world record, a marathon world record.
That would have been the most legit. Man, that was so fun.
Working player, no. All the Great Battle games are not necessarily this short. The Great Battle 2 and 3 are going to be more beat 'em ups, but 4 and 5 are going to be very interesting. 4 is kind of a combination of, I'd say, Mega Man X with like fighting game mechanics, and then 5 is like a combination of Mega Man X and Wild Guns. 5 is legit. 5 will take about twice as long as this one. But it's very, very good. It's very good. That's probably the next one in the series that I'm going to be focused on.
Yeah, well, thanks to SNES Super Stars again for putting on the event. I love it. Thanks to my good friend Dank here for allowing me to commentate and give him a little bit of chuckles during this run. I'm going to get out of here. I'll let you have the last word, man.
Appreciate it, Telio. Thank you very much for the commentary. Guys, thank you very much for watching this game. If you're interested in learning any more about SD The Great Battle, as Telio mentioned before, we do have a Discord. It is on the SRC leaderboard. Go check that out. Otherwise, hit up myself, hit up Telio. We'll be happy to share our knowledge. There are 2 video walkthroughs, 1 written walkthrough for each category. There's a lot of information and a lot that we still don't know about this game. So we're looking for help. We need help getting under that 13-minute time. And, you know, that's where you guys come in. So hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. We'll be hearing from you. Thank you very much, everyone, for letting me come on in. And good luck to all the rest of the runners with the rest of this marathon. Thanks, guys.